This is, of course, Timmy in the background, keeping an eye on everything. Timmy the turtle. What we're talking about today, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to stick on topic for a while as well. Then we'll go to community talk chat later on. The price of performing Monday Reset. So it's the price of performing Monday Reset. So, welcoming everyone. This is the Monday Reset. The quick question for you all. Have you ever felt in life as though you had to be someone else to be accepted? Have you ever felt as though you had to be someone that you're not just to fit in with a group of people, pretending to be something that you're not, kind of selling yourself short, if you know what I mean? Have you ever had to do that just to fit in? Have you ever been around people and you've dimmed your light? You've not put your best foot forward. So tonight we're going to be talking about something that I think a lot of people can relate to. And it's the price of performing, the price of not being yourself. Is there a consequence for that? How long can you maintain that false self, that false persona? Is the question. Is it sustainable? How much energy is required for you not to be your best self, to be your true self? That's what we're talking about tonight. Anyway, hi Shelley, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you got a nice bank holiday, should I say. So I have a poll in front of me. Well, we have a poll in front of us, should I say. The poll is asking, have you ever felt like you had to hide your true self to be accepted? So I'll say it again. Have you ever felt like you had to hide your true self to be accepted? The first option is yes. I've often had to hide my true self to feel accepted. The second option is sometimes. I sometimes feel like I need to hide my true self to be accepted. Number three is I'm not sure. I've no idea, which is an okay answer too. And number four is no. I feel like I can be myself. Do you feel like you can be yourself around other people or just some people? And if you are around people like that, then that's a win, isn't it? That's a win. If you feel like it's being natural self and people accept you for who you are and they encourage you to be who you are, then they're around good people. That's aligning, isn't it? Hi, Maru. How's it going? Hi to DZ. How's it going, guys? Hope you're both doing. Hope everyone else is doing well. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm going to be cracking on with the topic, of course. So I have mentioned the poll already, which is just below. Hi, Yellow Belly as well. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have you had a good day, Yellow Belly? Has everyone else had a good day? So the question is, have you ever felt like you've had to hide your true self to be accepted? Have you ever had to do that? And if you did do it, what was it like? How did it turn out for you? Are you even aware of these things? Who knows? Tonight isn't about blaming anyone, though. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. It's about understanding ourselves, reflecting within. So I'll be reading mostly comments related to the topic to begin with. After we've gone through the topic, we'll be going to open chat afterwards as usual. Anyway, what does it mean to perform? What am I talking about? What am I on about? Let's find out. Performing is when we create a version of ourselves for the world. It's a mask that we put on. It's a mask that we think that everyone wants to see. I remember when I was younger at one point, I was taking drugs, I was seshing, and I had, let's just say, chemically induced confidence. Not real confidence, but it was chemically induced. And I remember just making people laugh and being a bit weird, being a bit funny. I was jokey, quirky. I was funny. I was making people laugh. Or they were laughing at me. I don't know which one's which, but I was making people laugh either way. Laughing at me or laughing at what I was doing. But I wasn't really being myself. I was being fake. And then this woman, she was a bit older than me, was in a pub. She must have been at least 20 years older than me, maybe more, 25 years older than me. And she went, "That's not really you, is it, Brad?" She said to me. She nailed it. She went, "Brad, that's not really you, is it?" I thought, fucking hell. And I was just a bit shocked, taken aback. And I thought, wow, she just nailed me there. She just nailed me. I was much younger then. But it's a mask that we put on. The person, a version of this could be the mask is the person that is always okay. Nothing ever bothers you. And sometimes you need to be okay. Sometimes you need to be stoic. Sometimes you need to be the rock of the family, or the strong one. You've got to pretend sometimes. I get it. I get it. Sometimes situations demand that you be like that, or you feel like they demand. But the person who's always okay, never upset, always good. Maybe there is people like that. But I think sometimes that could mean someone's wearing a mask. The person who never struggles, the person who never struggles, the person who says everything's good, don't worry, everything's fine. The person who always says, yeah, yes, says yes to everything. Always saying yes. Being the yes man. There's nothing worse than being surrounded by yes man, is the saying. Or being a yes man. Being a yes man all the time. Not good. You don't really stand for anything then. You're putting on a mask, you're trying to people please. I've done these things, by the way. So that's why I'm talking about them. And I think if you do any of these things, don't think, oh my God, I'm a failure of a person, I'm a piece of shit. I think we all wear masks at some point in some way, in my opinion, if we're honest with ourselves. Well, that's my perception anyway, my opinion. You don't have to agree. Of course you don't. The person who always tries to make everyone happy, and there's nothing wrong with making people happy. It's nice. It's a good thing to do. It's good to cheer people up. But if you're doing it constantly trying to make everybody happy, I don't think that's always a good thing, because you're not looking after yourself. The downside is, I'll read comments in a moment. Sometimes we don't even realize we're performing because we've done it for so long. We've got stuck in the character and the persona, isn't it? Persona. We've got stuck in it. It becomes who we are. We forget who we truly are. We get lost in it. I remember at one point, I used to hang around with a lot of people. We used to go clubbing and all that kind of shit. And I had a friend, he'd go, right, you come in there, you going here, you come in there. And I go, yes, 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 like a yes man that I was. And I remember once thinking, I said no. I didn't go. I didn't want to go, whatever. I used to always go out every time. I was always reliable. And this time I said no. And then I stood in my backyard at the time. I was smoking. I don't know why, but I was smoking. I was an idiot. Anyway, and I was thinking, what do I want to do? And I had an epiphany. I thought, I didn't know what I want to do. I didn't even know what I wanted. I didn't even know what I wanted. I wasn't even aware. So therefore, linked to, I was performing for others most of the time. And if you get lost in that process, you forget who you are potentially. Oh, anyway, let me keep going the best I can. I'll do the best I can. I'll speak the best I can. Laughing when you're hurting. Laughing when you're hurting. So people, I'm trying to get the words out, guys. Laughing when you're hurting. Laughing when you're hurting. I'm repeating myself here. My old friend used to do that. He used to laugh when he hurts, I think. He's the one that took his own life, sorry. And he always seemed to be laughing, always seemed to be joking. Maybe some of the time he was happy, but sometimes we hide, we mask our pain via laughing. And that's okay sometimes. It's a stress release or whatever, but I don't think it's good to do it all the time. Saying, another example, saying I'm fine when you're exhausted. When you're absolutely knackered. I'm good, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And eventually the body will remember, the body will catch up. Sometimes the body will go, you're not listening, dickhead. You're not okay. You're exhausted. You're burnt out, but you're ignoring me. You're ignoring me. This is the mind potentially. And then the body will go, okay, then broken leg or something will give. Sometimes that occurs. Pretending that you don't care what people think. Pretending that you don't care what people think. I don't think that's always a thing. Sometimes we can genuinely not care what people think, in my opinion. Think, fuck it, I'm good. And that's a good thing. But sometimes, in some situations, people that are wearing masks would pretend that they don't care what people think. And the people that say it the most, you could assume that they care the most, but they pretend they don't. I'm not saying that's everybody, because everyone's different. Changing yourself just to fit in. Done it. Tried it. Done it. Tried to change yourself just to fit in. Dimming your light, not telling people what you are. I suppose it's not telling people what you're doing, or changing yourself just to fit in, selling yourself short in a nutshell. Anyway, let me read the comments. I hope this topic resonates. If it does, happy days. Yellowbird says, "Oh, good, Brad. Been out working and just got back to the camper van. Oh, I hope you had a good day's work, mate. Good for you, Yellow Belly. Good for you, mate. I've had a nice day, to be fair. I've had a bit of stress, but I've been okay." Shelley's saying, "I think it depends in the situation. Sometimes it's like a comfy blanket you have around you, kind of like a protection." Shelley, you've got a good point. And sometimes you've got to wear a mask. Imagine you're at work and you're around certain people and you need that comfy blanket to protect yourself, that mask, because you can't be your true self because you're around people that you maybe not trust completely, or they don't know you completely. You're not sure about them completely. They're your work colleagues. They're not your fucking friends a lot of the time. People get that wrong sometimes. People might have a different opinion there. And sometimes you might need that comfy blanket. You put your game face on, put your mask on. Sometimes things get very stressful and you're flapping inside, but you've got to remain calm. You're wearing a mask in a way. And when it gets really tough and you're really scared or you're worried, but you don't want everyone else to flap around you, so you put a mask on. You be stoic. Another perspective there. Blades, do I have a job? Yes, I'm a nurse. I work as a scrub nurse. You're a gunsmith. Very nice, Blades. Interesting, different. Nice to meet you. Dizzy saying, "It's free not worrying about how others perceive you, coming from someone with past social anxiety." Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. It's very freeing, very liberating, and takes a massive weight off your shoulders to genuinely not care what other people think. It allows you to be yourself more, I suppose. If you genuinely don't care what other people think, it's a massive confidence boost. It allows you to be your best self potentially. If we're going down that line of thinking, DZ. Some of the things I'm talking about now, you guys are kind of going, however this, however that, and that's really good. I like that. I'm giving a perspective on performing here. However, you're giving me some however moments, critique in a way, but in a respectful way, which I like. So it's all good. Not everyone has to agree with everything that I say either. I don't expect them to either, because sometimes there's lots of different perspectives to one subject or topic. And it's good to hear different people's opinions. So thank you for sharing, by the way. Hi, Blink. Blink for life. Hi, Jenny. How are you doing? My name is Brad. You can vent, Maru, related to the topic. Absolutely. Thank you for your service. I work as a nurse, mate. I don't know if that's related to service, though. I'm not in the army. But I'll take it anyway. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you, by the way. To Gil. Hello, Gil. My name is Brad. The majority of this way, if we spent 5 minutes a day improving themselves rather than acting, performing, they would be happier. Yep. If they spent 5 minutes a day improving themselves, reflecting on what they were doing, yes, they'd probably be happier. Because if you're performing, you're not being your best self. It's like, I really want to impress you. My car is not the best. It's a bit shit, my car. It's a bit old. It's 6 years old, which is not that old for a car, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just giving an example. I better get the new one. Better get that new Audi, and then Yellow Belly will like me more then. That kind of shit. I'm performing. Or I better, I don't know. I'll show off this or I'll show off that. It's all a performance. It's all an act. And in order to get validation, external validation, sometimes, not always. Anyway, thanks for sharing, Shelley. Thank you, everyone else. Yellow Belly, I'll talk about it later, mate, after the topic, my dad. Okay. I'm going to keep on the topic. I'm going to finish the topic, but thanks, man, for asking. I was a bit condescending to a colleague today, wrongly accusing me, LOL, Sanders saying. All my brain was thinking is, oh my God, you're so thick. Are you for real? Right. We'll talk about it later, Sander. Did they deserve it, though, Yellow Belly's saying? Did they deserve it? were you performing? You weren't performing though, were you, Sandy? You were being yourself on that note, by the sounds of it. Anyway, why do we start performing? Why the fuck do people perform, act, in a way? The world, I've said this so many times, it's Shakespeare, this. The world is full of actors. It's a really true saying, and it's such an old one. I don't know what year it was written, but it's old. Often it comes from experiencing life. So wanting acceptance, and we all want acceptance. We all want to be accepted. We all like to be liked. It's nice, man. It's nice to be accepted. But we want that acceptance so much that we sometimes perform, pretend that everything's okay when it's not. Fear of rejection, fear of being rejected from the group, feeling of being ostracized from the group, cast aside, fear of rejection. Or sometimes people, I don't know, it could be a case of telling people what they want to hear. Maybe it could be related to that. I'm just thinking out loud here. Being criticized. Why do we start performing? Being criticized. We don't like to be criticized, so we avoid it. We don't want to stand out. We don't want to like, oh, what's your favourite football team? Man United. Man United. Like, no, I like Arsenal. And then they'll hate the person who likes Arsenal, for example, or whatever. Feeling like we weren't enough. Like we didn't get enough validation when we were younger. Felt like we aren't enough or weren't enough. Can result in the people performing sometimes. I'll do my best here, of course. A lot of people learn to become what others need them to be. A lot of people learn to become what others need them to be. And I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I had a group of friends. They were toxic. I was toxic too. I was a dickhead. They were dickheads. We all hung around together. We all took drugs. We all went clubbing, and we got off our faces. We didn't sleep for days, etc., etc. Stupido for me. And I remember when I was the people-pleasing nice person that was quiet, that didn't stick up for himself, they liked that version of me. And I was performing because I wanted everyone to like me. I didn't want to upset anyone. And I ended up getting terrorized and bullied for it because I was easy pickings and I was hanging around a load of chavs. I was in my early 20s. And when I eventually, took a while, like a good few years for me to start working on myself, to start reading, to start not accepting that behavior. I started to have a voice, started to stick up for myself, started to have a bit of confidence. Then when they saw me being much more confident and loud and have a voice, they didn't like it. They said, "You've changed, Brad, you've changed. We don't like this version of you." They didn't like it. They felt threatened and they quickly fell away. They quickly drifted away. They didn't like it. Because I wasn't becoming what they wanted me to be, in a nutshell. Don't let people put you in a box that you don't belong in, though, is the saying in relation to that. Anyway, I'll do my best, guys. It is what it is. Sandra's saying, I'm a good person, but if you fuck around, you'll find out. And sometimes that might feel uncomfortable. I'm done performing, Sandra. Well, that's sometimes a sign of that's the shadow self coming out, isn't it? It's like someone's being a bit rude, a bit underhanded in the workplace. They're asking you this, they're asking you that. And it's just like, what you doing? You're trying to like shit on me. I've done my work and now you're asking me to do your work. And you're being a cheeky fucker in a nutshell. And then you snap back. You snap back. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. My name is Brad. I'm doing my best. I try and talk about deeper topics and see where that goes, really, in a nutshell. It is what it is. Anyway, the joy of life is being who you are. Some people lack emotional intelligence. The truth is a filter. Their lives are filtered. Some people are just acting out their lives, yes, and doing it unconsciously a lot of the time, unfortunately. We're all a bit unconscious at some point. We all walk around fucking blind, not knowing where we're going. But the beauty of awareness is you open your eyes, you look within, become open-minded, emotional intelligence. But a lack of that can end up you just acting out your life. And that can also be related to, oh, I'm a man. Oh, I need to watch football. Oh, I need to drink loads of beer. Oh, I need to act tough. Can't show me emotions because everyone will think I'm a puffer or something like that. Nothing wrong with gays, but that's what people can do. So, oh, I'm tough for me. Nothing bothers me. I drink beer at the weekends, me. I like football. There's nothing wrong with liking football, by the way. But it's that kind of shit. Oh, that's the cool thing to do. So I'm going to do what all the other guys are doing. Yeah, I'm not going to show me emotions either. I'm not going to read self-help books. I'm not going to have emotional intelligence. I'm going to be a bit of a lad. I'm going to be a bit of a dick. And if you're young, you can get away with it because you're young and you're stupid. But then you carry on to 30, 40, 50 years old and you're still acting like a 16-year-old. It's not good. The performance gets a bit ugly. It gets a bit dated. It gets a bit tiresome, I would say. That's just an example of what can happen. Oh, I better not like. You might like certain things, and you don't tell anyone because you're scared of getting judged. It means you're in the wrong group. You can't be yourself. You can't tell people that you've been reading a self-help book. At one point in my life, I read self-help books. I wouldn't tell people about it because I was like scared that they judge me. I wouldn't tell people about what I did. You know, I'd hide it. I'd dim my light in front of others because I was scared they fucking judge me. I was performing. I was fucking performing, man. Anyway, that's that. I'll do my best, guys. I'll do my best. It's all good. Sanders done performing. I'm a good person, but if you fuck around, you'll find out, Sanders saying. I think I've read that. You play silly games, you win stupid prizes. 1000% Yellow Belly. Play silly games, you get silly prizes, mate. Absolutely. And some people play silly games. They fuck around. They shit on people. They spit in people's faces. Not literally, but they're nasty to others. They fuck around. And then eventually the consequences smack them back in the face and they get the stupid prize at the end. And they go, oh, why did I get that stupid prize? It's like, because you've been a dick for the last 2 years. And eventually it's caught up with you. Anyway. And they go, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, yeah, you did. You did loads of things wrong. Anyway. And then some people will go, they'll do that. They'll do all this stupid shit. They'll end up with bad consequences. They won't take accountability. And then they'll end up doing the same thing over again with a different group of people. And that's all they do. Because it's just lack of awareness, like we were mentioning before. Maru is saying, I was having a mental breakdown due to high levels of anxiety. And that was frustrating. So I created a persona, NM. But I kind of perform, see the topic, during times of high stress of self-hate. Is it like an alter ego to protect yourself then, Maru? Is it an alter ego to protect yourself? I'm assuming there. Let me know. Well, not because I... Okay, so you change your persona there. Anxieties can create abnormal responses. Yes, they can. Because they're fear-based, aren't they? Anxieties, worry, fear, stress. It can create abnormal responses that don't always have logic's gone out the window then, Yellow Belly, hasn't it? If the anxiety is too strong and there's responses related to those anxieties, let's say. I'm reading comments related to the topic as best as I can. I adopted the NFG stance these days. What's NFG? Sorry, I can't think of what NFG is. Sorry, Yellow Belly, forgive my stupidity there. Stan is saying, in my mind, you're thick as fuck. No fucks given. No fucks given. I like it, Yellow Belly. No fucks given. I like it. That's very powerful. Stan is saying, in my mind, you're thick as fuck. And you choose to approach me with some delulu versus accusing me wrongfully. Are you okay? And yes, now I will be condescending. Oops. Stick it up for yourself, basically. We need X-ray vision to see through people's performances. It takes intense attention to be intelligent. It can do. I think you can tell there's an energy to it. There's an energy to genuine as well. I like to believe that. There's just that it feels at ease, it feels comfortable, it feels natural. If someone's being genuine, you just feel it. It's just there. just like, I don't know. It's just, there's nothing to pinpoint. It doesn't feel off, if you know what I mean. That's my interpretation anyway. Anyway, I'll keep going. I have a hot blood. I need to be careful. My shadow self is on the loose. Yes, Sandra, keep it, reel it back a little bit. Let it go when it needs to. But don't kill anyone along the way if you can. Anyway, where do I live? I live in Lancashire, Naslon. Hi, nice to meet you, by the way. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you value deep, intelligent conversations that I'm doing my best to uphold here about different topics, we're talking about performance. What's it called? We're talking about the price you pay for performing, basically now. If you value conversations like that, then just subscribe. It's free. Anyway. Nusafel saying, very sad, we need to be kind. Yes, we do need to be kind, Nusafel. I agree. However, sometimes you've got to stick up for yourself. Yellow Belly and the same, fuck all patience for that carry on. The tortoise is mad at me. Karan, you're probably correct there. I think you're correct. I think you're correct. That's Timmy, by the way. George, hi George, how are you? Fear. What do you mean by that? Nice to meet you, George. My name's Brad, by the way. I just ignore them. If you feed them, fuel them, they just continue to act like bellends. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just don't feel the fire. Completely ignore. They want the attention. They want the drama. They want to suck you in. They want you to have an emotional reaction to their shitty behavior towards you, Yellow Belly, for example. And they want to suck you in. They want to suck you in. And if you just starve them of attention, it can be a great boundary in a way, just to null it. Anyway, who's a freeloader? Pontus. Who's the freeloader? Pontus? Me? You? How do you know I'm a freeloader? I beg to differ, sir. Anyway, we've earned our stripes now. We're older. Those stripes are not. NFG, I forgot again. No fucks given. Yes. No fucks given. Yeah. That's the beauty of getting older if you work on yourself, Yellow Belly. It's such a nice feeling. You have gotten everything served on a silver platter, Pontus is saying. I grew up in a working class town. I grew up with fuck all, with wood chip on the wall. I didn't grow up rich. I didn't have it completely bad, if I'm completely honest, but I did not grow up rich, Pontus, lad. I really didn't. I really fucking didn't. I really didn't. You don't know my life. You don't know it. I'm not saying my life's the worst life, because it's not, but I did not. I wish I did. I want that silver platter. Give me the fucking silver platter, guys. I want my silver platter because I didn't get it. I'm being self-entitled prick here, aren't I? Anyway, Brad, you're right. There's an energy to truth, like an aura. Yes, there is. There's just a calmness to it. It feels good. I remember in the past, I was in relationships and I didn't trust the people I was with. And I used to think it was my own insecurity. Maybe there was some insecurity from me at the time. However, I would not trust them because their behavior and their energy and how they acted would not elicit trust. I didn't notice at the time, though. And then as I got older and with someone now that I trust, you just know. You just feel it. It's a nice feeling when you trust someone. It's lovely. Anyway, I just want to fuck shit up because I've performed for way too long. Yes, Sander, that's good. However, don't F the wrong stuff up, if you know what I mean. Be kind as well, but don't take any shit at the same time. You've got to get the right balance. Pontus saying, and now you expect us to spoil you. We're going on a silly conversation there, Pontus. I'm not going to speak to you anymore because I think it's a bit silly. My name's Brad, and we're being logical here. Epic candle name. I had to hide when accepted into a prestigious postgraduate program because my sister was jealous. She applied to the same unit and she got rejected. Our relationship seems off now. Epic handle name. Nice to meet you, by the way. I think I've met you before. Yeah, that's a really good example of performing, isn't it? It's like you've done really well. You've done really well to get into uni. You must have worked hard. You must have been intelligent to get into that uni, to get the grades just to be accepted, to have the interview or whatever it is you need to do to get into this prestigious program, university program. And you had to hide it from your sister because she didn't get in, because she'd be upset. That's performing. That's a really good example. Pontus, I don't need anything from you, lad. Anyway. So I say epic handle name, and it's her insecurity and it's her loss. I personally wouldn't worry. If she decides she wants distance, so be it. Don't chase anyone. Just keep winning. Yeah, and that's the thing as well. A lot of it, we all get insecure. We all get a bit jealous. We all do. It's human. However, imagine you've done really well, like Epic Handle Name has done to get into that postgraduate program, university, prestigious university. Well done, mate. And then you're having to hide it from someone because they're insecure. We dim our light for insecure people a lot of the time. That's a great example. Epic Handle Name, thanks for the example, because it's really good. It's great. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for sharing. Hi, James from Ireland. Hello, James. My name's Brad. Anyway, there's a cost. Anyway, let me say it. No, I tell a lie. Let me keep going. Some people learned that they had to be the strong one. Some learned that emotions weren't welcomed. Sometimes you're not allowed to show your emotions. You're not allowed to express yourself. You're not allowed to be upset. You're not allowed to upset the apple cart. Be a good little boy. Be a good little girl. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So you shut your mouth and you be quiet and you dim your light and you can't express yourself. Therefore, you can't be yourself. And if you do that too much, you lose your voice. You shrink yourself then, don't you? You shrink yourself because you don't want to upset everyone, because you're told off. You've been whipped, not whipped physically a lot of times, but verbally. You've been shut down. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Go to your room, go to your room, go to your room. And too much of that can be bad. Too much of that can be bad. And that can therefore dim your light, in my opinion. Anyway, let me keep going. Some learned love or approval came from achievement. So love and approval only comes from achievement in some dynamics, family dynamics. So you've got to be a winner, or otherwise you don't matter. The mask might protect us at one point, might protect you when you're younger. I've talked about these things in the past, but later it can become a prison of your false self, not being your genuine self. There's a price to pay. There's a cost. Number one cost is going to be emotionally exhausting. Why is it going to be emotionally exhausting? Because you can't express your true self. You can't express what you like. You can't express what you fucking truly feel. You don't feel confident or safe enough to do so. That's going to have an emotional toll on the self, on the inner self, constantly trying to maintain that image. Some guys, they have the hard man image. Imagine you're in the drug world. I've known people like this, or in prison. I've never been to prison, but I've been around the drug world. And I know that some people, you can't be seen to be weak. You've got to be seen to be tough, hard, a good fighter, someone who can fight, someone who's tough. And they'd have a false persona and they couldn't fight for shit. They weren't a fighter. It wasn't really in them. They weren't really a fighter. They might have been a bit big. They might add tattoos. They might look a bit scary. But if you got to know some of these people, some of these guys that I knew in the past, you speak to them and they were nice as fuck, but soft as shit. They were soft, kind people. But they were putting on a false persona of being the hard man because they were in the drug world. And I understand why. I get why. Because kindness will definitely be taken for a weakness in the drug world. Oh, fucking right, will. But they were pretending to be something they were not. They weren't really hard men. They were pretending. Anyway, not all, but some. Maintaining that image. That's going to be exhausting because it's not really you, is it? It's not really you. Feeling drained from pretending everything's okay, 50p smile. I'm happy all the time. Happy-go-lucky. I'm saying yes all the time. Nothing bothers me all the time. I'm pretending too much. Pretending to be something I'm not. It's not good. It's going to be draining. It's going to drain your energy because you're having to fake it. You're having to be false. and your emotions that are linked inside aren't getting expressed. You're not expressing yourself. You're being fake all the time. You're not saying what you truly think, being who you truly are. You're withholding it. You're holding on to it, and you pretend to be something else. This is that's the price. One of the prices for persona. It's hard to maintain that shit. The mask slips eventually, I think. That's my thoughts anyway. Losing connection with yourself. That's another price you're going to pay for being fake all the time. Or wearing a mask all the time. Losing connection with yourself. Who am I? Who the fuck am I? What do I want? What do I want to do with my life? I don't even know what I want. I'm just doing what everyone else wants. I'm liking what everyone else wants. I'm liking what the TV wants me to like. That happens a lot. I'm going to look, oh, David Beckham's got tattoos. I better get a sleeve. I'll get a tattoo sleeve. There's nothing wrong with tattoo sleeves. It's their own. But some people just copy off other people, imitate other people, pretend to be other people, want to look like other people, dress like other people, and lose themselves in that process. Anyway, who am I when no one is watching would be a question. Who are you when no one's watching? Do I know what I actually want? Do I know what I actually want? And at one point in my life, I didn't know what I actually wanted. I had no fucking clue. And it was really frustrating. I didn't have a fucking clue. And I just went along with what everyone else wanted to do. Therefore, they led my life for me. They dictated my life for me. I did what everyone else was doing. What I thought was a good thing to do, was the right thing to do, because I was truly lost. Anyway, I'm doing my best. I'll read the comments, guys. Sorry I'm going on a bit. It is what it is. Epic candle name. Oh, no, I've already read that. Sorry, dude. D-Ban, choose the option 1. I'm not reading that. It's not related to the topic. Sorry. Suhan. Hi, Suhan. Suhan, hello. Hope I said your name right. Brad, yes, sir. I'm kind to the ones that deserve it. Brilliant, Sander. I know you are. I know. Autumn Laney. Location. Tell me your location now. I'm in Lancashire, northwest England. Autumn. Sandy saying Shelley, it had to be done. She's really thick and really low vibes. Focused on petty stuff, controlling behavior. Kind of sad for her. You know about today, what's gone on. The worst feeling is wanting to cry but having to smile. Oh my God. That's so difficult. Wanting to cry but having to smile, having to fake it. Oh. And you feel like, fucking hell, I'm pretending I'm fucking happy, but I feel like crying. Or I'm pretending I like this person, but I want to fuck it. Oh, I don't like them. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yellow Belly has really pointed out Pontus as an absolute. I think it's a bell with an end on the end of that, Yellow Belly. I think you're correct. You are correct, Yellow Belly. Nasilon, what do you mean by that? I don't know. Brad, an emotional toil. We can't be seen to be weak. Agreed. Yeah. Okay. I'm 43, Nasilon. Hi, nice to meet you, Nasilon. My name's Brad. The true colours always come out eventually. Yes. The truth, all lies will hit the hard rocks of reality. All lies will hit the hard rocks of reality eventually, I would say. Epic candle names in prisons is a good example. Yeah. You've got to fuck it. Oh my God. I've never been, I never want to fucking go. But if you do end up going, it's like you either fight or you get eaten. You've got to be tough. Or you've got to act tough. You've got to do it. Anyway, prisons is a good example. They have a higher than average rate of suffering from neglect, child abuse, poverty in childhood when compared to the general population, but they have to act above it all. Yes, they do epic candle name, and they have to really knuckle down and not be the true selves a lot of the time, epic candle name, and that gets buried so deep inside, doesn't it? The true self gets, because you imagine you're in prison, oh, you better fight, mate. you better fucking stick up for yourself. You better respect others as well, but you've got to fight. If you let people take liberties with you, then you'll get absolutely terrorized. And I mean terrorized. And you might not want to fight. Even if you can't fight, you've got to. It is brutal. But there's a lot of suffering. A lot of suffering in prisons, I can imagine, on another level. Scary, man. But that's tough. That's tough. Astrid, hi Astrid. Nice to meet you, Astrid. My name is Brad. Hello. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you value genuine conversations that are deeper topics, like the price you pay for wearing a mask, a false persona, then I just want to say that. What's I going to say then? Sorry, let me have a sip of tea. Then thank you. Basically, got a member here. Epic Candle name. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining my the Ambiverts Inner Circle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, mate. Welcome in. I do have a Discord available and I'll send you the link for that. Thank you. And we carry on these types of conversations after when the lives aren't occurring. But thank you so much for your support, mate. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. So some people love chasing attention, time wasters. They want an audience. Yes, they do. Some people want it, absolutely, Shelley. Some people just want an audience and they want to perform for that audience. And sometimes it's funny. People perform and they're joking and they're making everyone laugh. Sometimes it's fun. But I was going to say, some people taste attention and they just want it all. They take up all the energy in the room sometimes based on the performances. Zero personality disorder, you know, Belly's saying. Right, Maru the Clown. Pontus is a name of a person that's been on here. God, I can't believe I'm saying this. A bellend is some... God. Basically, it's related to being that, if you know what I mean. I've got to be a bit more professional here. Sorry, but bellend is someone who's a bit of a douche, Mario, I would say. That douchey behaviour. It was fun with someone who was trolling earlier, Maru. That's what we talk. That's what is the relation to. Yellow Belly's just elaborated on that as well. They are hypocrites. Their performances will stand to the test of time, in my view. Yes, 1000%. 1000%. Always, always. Anyway, I'll stick to topic. Epic Candle name, thank you for your support, by the way, and becoming a member. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you. So people will perform because they're worrying about other people's opinions. They're really bothered about it. They want to appear to be they look smart. They want to appear to look competent. They're insecure. They're performing. They're trying to control how everyone sees themselves. Sometimes. Anyway, people can know the version you show them, but not the real you. Yeah. Anyway, let me just chill for a moment, guys. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. I'm talking the best I can. I'm relaxing the best I can. Let me keep going. Epic Candle name saying, I've just read it here. I'm good, thank you. Sorry. I'm good, thanks. One moment, sorry, guys. Basically, 1 second, my phone is not showing me the... Let me get rid of the poll, and then it'll let me get back. There we go. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Let me come back. Epic Candle name, thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you so much. It's all good, thank you. The twin says, oh no. What do you mean by oh no? Shinzo, hey man, how are you doing today? How's your father? I'm going to speak about that after the topic. But thank you. Shinzo, welcome back, dude. Hope you're okay. Hope you've had a good day. I'm good, thanks, Yellow Belly. It's my second live. I like this community. Thank you, Epic Candle. Thank you so much. Welcome here. The Illuminati doesn't allow us to be ourselves, Kev. What do you mean by that, Kev? I don't know much about the Illuminati, if I'm honest. I don't. Exactly. They perform to take the heat off themselves. Sometimes perform they perform in a manner that allows them to not take accountability. ICF could be an example related to what you said. I'm doing pretty good on my break right now, doing some little doodles in my sketchbook. No worries, dude. You enjoy, mate. When life is good, enjoy it like it's rare. When life is bad, learn all you can for a test of your strength and character. Yes, absolutely. So I'll keep going the best I can in relation to the topic. The pressure to always be fucking strong. And sometimes we need to be strong. We really do. Shit hits the fan. Life's getting hard. We need to be fucking strong. We need to be stoic. I completely get that. I completely get that. But a lot of people feel like they can never show weakness, ever. Never show weakness. And I can relate to this. Men especially, we're not allowed to show our emotions. We don't want to appear to be weak. We don't want to be seen to be a bitch, if you know what I mean, by showing emotions. And I get, sometimes you do need to be strong. I don't mean break down crying every day and being an emotional wreck as a man. And some people might end up like that and they might need help and support. Of course, that's a different topic. But if you're breaking, you can't, I personally struggle to do that. I have to be stoic and strong sometimes. However, I do have emotions. I do have these things that I need to vent in a safe environment. And if I don't, they'll eat me alive. They'll eat me alive. I don't spill out my emotions and my truth, then it'll sit inside and it'll fester and it'll cause me other issues. And people feel like they must always be productive. Maybe I'm a bit guilty of this one. I'm always on the fucking go. Shit, I am. Getting shit done, hitting home runs as much as I can. But you don't always have to be productive. And I was talking about this today. If you're always on the go, working, eventually the body's going to go, I've had enough of this. You're not listening to me. I'm tired. I need to rest. And something will give. Anyway, social media, creating unrealistic images. Oh, yeah, of course. People, happy family, big muscly people, fit people, whatever. A lot of it's false, I'd say, what the media shows. Being strong never mean being strong doesn't mean never struggling. No, it doesn't. We all struggle. Real strength is being honest with yourself. Being authentic is strength in a nutshell. This is Timmy behind me, by the way. I'm doing my best. Let me go to the comments, guys. I'm really warm, guys. Is it warm where everyone else is? I think it's meant to cool down in the UK. I'm reading comments related to the topic, okay? Pontus is back. Welcome back, Pontus, lad. How's it going? If you can't show your emotions, then you're not much of a human. ICF, 1000%, mate. If you can't show your emotions, you're not much of a human. Yep, because we're emotional beings, let's say. 1000% ICF. I like that. Well said. Unbroken Spirit. Hi, Unbroken Spirit. I like that name. I like your name. Lovely. Timmy looks grumpy, so I want to give him a hug. Well, I'll do the best I can. He's coming in for a big hug. Get ready, get ready. He's coming in for a hug. There we go, Unbroken Spirit. We're getting a hug. There we go. Timmy's just giving Unbroken Spirit a hug. There we go. Brad, I agree. You have to spill it out like me. Yeah, I vent me. I can't hold it in for too long. I explode. God, I've had it at work where I've not been able to express myself. I've been so fucking angry. I wanted to just I wanted to punch someone. I wanted to punch someone. I never did, but I wanted to. I felt like doing. And I couldn't smash anything up. I couldn't swear at anyone. And all the anger was just there. And I started crying.
Circulation.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, need it. Thanks, Sandra. Yeah, I started crying. And people think, oh, Brad's sensitive, he's emotional. It's like, oh, no. I'm actually stopping myself from actually smashing someone in the face right now. I start crying when I'm really, really angry. And the emotion needs to go somewhere. I anger cry, if you know what I mean. And people think, oh, you're soft. I'm not soft. Anyway, thanks, Sandra. I don't want that on now, but thank you. I don't want that on. Thanks. Too noisy, but thank you.
Okay.
Speaking the best I can. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you, Yellow Belly. It's absolutely free. Thank you. Women say they want an a guy with empathy. I can't say that word, sorry. But let's be honest here, ladies. Would you want your man crying about finances, work, stress, emotions, etc.? Epic Candle Name, 1000% agree with you there. They would not want a man that was constantly crying, constantly upset, constantly emotionally, what's it called? Sandy, can you turn my voice down a bit, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. Someone who's constantly not stable, Epic Candle Name. That's a totally different thing, in my opinion. And I agree with you. 1000% agree with you. Someone who's just breaking down over everything all the time as a man. I don't think that's going to be very attractive towards a woman. No. Was it fuck? No, not at all. My point is, this is just my point. I don't know if you agree. You don't have to agree. But if you've got some emotion, sometimes you've got to let some of it out, vent it out in the right place, and then think, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to move forward? How am I going to find a solution to this? I don't mean breaking down over everything, worrying, fretting, flapping around. That's not good. And I agree. I agree, mate. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. It's nice and breezy in Canada on Broken Spirit. Oh, nice. Enjoy, mate. Nice to meet you, by the way, on Broken Spirit. My name is Brad. Sandy saying, Epic Candle Name. I love an emotionally intelligent man. One who owns his feelings and deals with things, not avoiding and dismissive. Yes, Sander, there is that. But I think it's got to be measured. Not a complete emotional wreck. I live in Dubai and I had to go to the bank this morning. It's 43 degrees. Oh, shit. Epic Candle Name. That is on a completely different level. 43 degrees. And you almost had heat stroke. I can absolutely understand that. Imagine you just breathing in the air. Epic Candle Name. And you'll feel the heat. Oh, it's brutal. Shinzo, Ren is amazing. Yellow Belly, Ren, the artist Ren is so good. What a talented person. No worries on Broken Spirit. It's all good. Hiding your emotions just builds them up, then they explode. Yeah. You need to be let out in a certain way. This is another topic, but it's a good one. 43 degrees. It's bloody hot, Yellow Belly. It's really unbelievably hot. Ren is a great artist, Shinzo. I agree. And Epic Candle saying, thank you for sharing, Sander. I heard some women get the ick. Yep, they would. And prefer a more stoic man. And yes, I think it's not just some men are an absolute emotional wreck, let's say, emotionally open, and then stoic men. And there's just two opposites. I think you can have a mixture of the two. You want to be more stoic, though, I'd say. I'd lean to more stoic. I'd lean to more stoic, personally. More stoic than more emotional, if you know what I mean. I'd be more stoic most of the time. I've got my shit together most of the time. I'm always fucking on it. I'm dealing with shit. I'm doing shit. I'm guilty of those things. I get shit done. I stay calm most of the time now. However, I do have moments. And my point is, Epic Candle Name. Sorry, I've had friends. Sorry, I've said this too many times, but I'm gonna say it again. I've got a friend that took his own life, And he was too stoic all the time. Nothing bothered him. He was always laughing. He was always joking. He'd light up the room. Always land on his feet. Always seemed to land on his feet. It's like, what the fuck? He lived a crazy life and he always seemed to land on his feet. And then he was gone. He was gone. Because he didn't deal with the emotions. But I get not one size fits all. Not one size fits all. That's just my perception and doesn't mean that everyone has to agree with me either, by the way. Anyway. You think Timmy's alive? Stylish. Timmy? Timmy is alive. Timmy's alive and kicking, stylish. Timmy is the chief moderator. And look at him. He's keeping an eye on things. Look at that fist of fury there. Understand that completely. I do the same thing. 43 degrees is ridiculous, epic candle name. It is so hot. So how do you stop performing? How do you stop doing it? You've got to be honest with yourself. Stop noticing your own masks. Where am I pretending? Where am I doing it? Where am I doing it? Where am I pretending? And if you're aware enough, it won't feel good. It'll feel a bit, oh my God, what have I just done there? You might give yourself the ick, epic candle name. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I acting like that? That's not good. Where am I seeking approval? Where am I seeking approval? And who from? Anyway, I'll keep going a little bit longer. Accept yourself as you are, man. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. It's a lovely feeling. It's like, I just am. It's good. Whatever. You don't have to be perfect, man. You really don't. You don't have to be perfect. None of us are, of course. And you don't have to please everyone. You don't have to please everyone. You might feel like you want to, but you don't. You don't have to please everyone. You really don't. Anyway, I'm going to read, I think I've gone for nearly an hour on this topic. I'm going to read the comments related to the topic, and then I'm going to go to open chat, guys, and chill a little bit. I'm doing my best here. Emotionally regulated stoic. Oh, maybe. I feel like I'm really fucked up that men have to hide their emotions. Shinzo, I think so too. If it's done too much for too long, it can. Shinzo, think about it. I think it's 75%. It depends on the country and the year, I suppose, with these percentages. However, 75% of suicides will be men. And I believe, my opinion, it's often, not always, linked to not with the emotional thing. Anyway, it's another topic in itself. Important topic, though. Shinzo saying thank you to Yellow Belly. Is he sad or happy? He's happy inside. I try not to hide my emotions, but I don't want to be crying over small things. It's very gross for them to see. Unbroken spirit, I completely agree. Crying over small things, crying over everything, constantly in tears, constantly. What does that mean? This person is not emotional. A woman could think if a man is constantly crying all the time, she'd think he's not emotionally safe to be around. You're not really it's that protector, provider role that men often naturally do, in my opinion. And that would not, if a man was constantly emotionally a mess, that would give the woman to think that this person is not a really good protective person. I don't feel safe around this person because they're emotionally unhinged. And that could be deemed to be very unattractive indeed. And I would completely agree with that, by the way. That's my opinion. There we go. I mean, like someone who doesn't complain, is able to handle things alone. Yes, that's a sign of strength, being Sigma, if you believe in that. Shinzo, that's lovely. Let me just go through the comments. I can't believe how hot it is over there. That's mad. I can believe, but it's just, oh. You've got aircon there, though, thank God, in Dubai. How's life in Dubai, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? it's definitely going to resonate with a lot of people, Shinzo, your work. Yes. Please check out Shinzo's channel and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Sorry to hear about my friend. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, man. It's yeah. What year was it? Shit. 2018. February. It was. Timmy's highly clever is his Brad's bestie. Why do you have an alien in a prison shirt and a cape behind you? Star's moth. This is Timmy. Timmy the turtle. He's a jelly cat. He's got his French cravat. He's got a stripy jumper, which is meant to be French. He's got love hearts on his back because he's Valentine's Day related. He's a jelly cat. He's a plushie. And he's called Timmy. And he says hello. By the way. You don't have to please anyone. No, you don't. Please don't. Please don't. You don't have to please anyone. Don't feel obligated to do anything. Don't force others to do anything either. Should be a two-way street, that. Very hot as well, where Shinzo is. Aditha, I can't see him properly. Yep. Timmy's looking at you. Yeah, dude, it's fucked up. A lot of men are silently hurting. They're not talking about it because they feel like they're going to be judged. Yes, Shinzo, that's the other side of the coin. And yes, that does happen. Feel like they're going to be judged. They don't want to look like a bitch. Forgive the term bitch, but they don't want to look like a bitch. They don't want to look like a girl. And they don't want to, so they don't express the feelings, pretend everything's okay. They do it and do it and do it for years and years and years. They might get to 40 years old. They never express their own feelings, but all those feelings are there in Pandora's box and they've not been released. They're therefore performing, pretending everything's okay all the time. And sometimes, a lot of time you need that, but not always. I've been brave enough to be emotionally honest as well. That takes fucking balls. It takes courage to say, do you know what? I've not got my shit together today. Do you know what? I need some fucking help. I'm fucking struggling. I'm drowning. I'm fucking drowning. And having the courage to go, do you know what? I need some fucking help here. I need to sort my shit out. I want to fucking express myself. I'm going to be honest. And if you're honest, the truth will set you fucking free. In my opinion. That doesn't mean you're an emotional wreck, though. You can do it in a different way. Do it in an honest way. In a good way. Filter some of that pressure. It's a pressure cooker, innit? Need to let some of that out. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. The yellow belly of the houses you guys have are designed for winter. Yes, they're insulated. Over here, everything room has an AC and people don't venture out between 11 till 4 p.m. Sort of like Spain and siesta, or however you spell it. Ah, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Epic candle name. Shinzo's from Montana. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed. Thank you, guys. We're speaking about performing. However, I'm going to go to open chat now. I've gone on for long enough on that topic. I believe I have. Hi, Stormtrooper. You're going to sleep. Wish you luck. Good luck on Stormtrooper's sleeping expedition. Soitha man edits. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm going to open chat now, guys. I'm going to type this in. Let's chill for a bit. I've spoke about the topic for long enough. Sometimes I go longer on the topic, and sometimes it depends how it hits, how it lands. And other times I have a bit less time. So we're just going to chill. There we go. Let's chill. Just minimize that a bit. That's fine. Hot in Montana. I've never been. Thanks, Shelley. Thanks for the support. Thank you. I would rather become a Zordy Glazer. Hi Zordy, how are you? My name's Brad. I would rather become a billionaire than have my kids and have a child and have my own children in a relationship and have kids. But sometimes it just makes you feel better. Get it? I don't get that, Zordy Glazer. I get becoming a billionaire would be very comfortable, at least, I suppose. Someone just dressed as Waldo walked into your work. That's crazy. Epic, very true on our house designs. I bet that AC is good. Oh, I'm jealous, Jelly Belly, of Epic Candle name. But it's really hot in Dubai, man. Can I ask you a question, please? How's life in Dubai at the moment with the Iran war going on? Forgive me, I don't know a lot. Is it okay? Is it nice and calm there, Epic Candle name? And how long have you lived in Dubai for? Epic Candle name saying yes, Dubai is chill, good place for working, professional life, but wouldn't recommend raising a family or settling down permanently. Why wouldn't you, Epic Candle name? Why wouldn't you settle down there? I'm just curious to know. Is it a tax-free country? Epic Candle name will answer that better than me. It's tax-free, Alicia's saying. Ah, thanks, Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Nice to meet you. Brad, is a pressure cooker. You have to let it out. Yeah. What, the emotions out? Yeah, you do. I believe you do. It's helped me anyway, personally. It's helped me. Speaking your truth, really. Speaking how you feel. If you speak how you feel, you're speaking your truth. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't always, just because I speak my truth doesn't mean I'm losing my shit. Just because I'm speaking about how I feel doesn't mean I'm breaking down personally. I'm just going to say how I feel, and then I'm going to process it, and then I'm going to move forwards. Obviously, though, it's got to be around the right people. You can't just fucking do that all the time. Of course, not all the time. But anyway. Epic Candle name is saying, Yellow Belly, people avoid the sun so much that we have the highest rate of vitamin D deficiency in the world here. Oh my God, that's mad. It's literally home, car, office, car, mall, hall, home, all in aircon. Wow. Alicia saying, yeah. Yellow Belly says, that doesn't sound great, Epic. No, it doesn't. You need taxes to have a proper society. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. Very well said. There's pros and cons in both places. Very well-rounded, honest answer there by Epic Candle name. Brad, have a breather. Okay, I will. Thanks, Shelley. Right, sorry. Yes, sorry, guys. I was just reading comments. Yeah, my dad is going to... oh, my God, right. So my dad had a heart attack on Sunday morning, a mini heart attack. He had pain in his left arm, pain in his left chest, indicating cardiac heart issues. He then went to Blackburn Hospital, which is in Lancashire, whatever. He was at A&E for 12 hours, which said he was absolutely crazy there. Absolutely crazy, loads of people. They eventually got him onto CCU, which is coronary care unit. That's where they start monitoring your heart more closely. They did, what did they do? Shit. They put some dye into his blood system, into his arteries, which is, I forgot the name of it now. They basically just checked his heart valves with the dye. Angiogram, sorry. They did an angiogram today and they got the results today. And basically, long story fucking short, he needs to have a heart bypass. He needs to have a heart bypass, which is a big operation, which is open heart surgery, basically. So he was a bit taken aback. I was a bit shocked as well, thinking, oh, fuck. He was worried about not being able to work and X, Y, Z. Sorry, I don't go too far. He's... yeah, and now he's awaiting to go to either Stoke, which is the place, or Blackpool, because that's where they specialise in cardiac operations. So he's having a fucking heart bypass, which is a big operation. It's a big operation. Open heart surgeries, yeah, you're not fucking about there, mate. So I'm optimistic. I think he needs to have it done. He's going to stay in hospital for a while until he gets it done, and he's going to have to recover from that. There's a very high chance of success in relation to those operations. He's not too old, which is good. And I think he's going to be okay. But it's a bit worrying. It's a bit of a shock to the system. You don't see these things coming. And yeah, he's going to be doing that. He's going to be doing that. So I will have to, of course, help my mum, help support my family, etc., etc. That might have an impact on the lives that I do, but I'll have to put that first, of course. I'll still be going live, but I might have to alter some times and some dates. But there you go. That's where we're at. There you go. Montana is pretty. If you ever visit, I think you'd love it. I bet it is. It sounds really nice. Lots of deer in the city. I'd say there are more deer in the city than in the trees. Wow, that's mad. Very confident deer. I was born and raised here, unfortunately. We aren't allowed to talk about the war situation if you catch my drift. All right, sorry, Epic Handle Name. I respect your stance on that, so I won't say anything either. Fair enough. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You don't need to answer. That's absolutely fine. It's Shinzo. He says, is he doing better, Brad? My dad? No, not. He's in the best place he can be. He's been monitored 24/7. And he's in the best place he can be right now. And there's a solution to the problem, which is positive. It could be a lot worse, couldn't it? Sometimes people go to hospital and it's like, it's endgame, mate. It's your game over. It's too late. Or you've got this, you've got that. So there's a solution to the problem. So that's a positive. Cardiac CT, probably. Yeah. Angiogram. Yes, epic handle name. Where am I from? I'm from Northwest England, near Manchester. He's in the right place. Yes, Shelley. He's with the professionals, Brad. Yes, he is, Yellow Belly. Thank you. True. He's in the right place. Hope for a speedy recovery. Thanks, Epic Candle Name. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Brad, your mother, God help her. Yeah, I'll be there for him. Yeah, you've got to, God. You step up when you need to. You step up when you need to, of course. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. His mum needs to be strong now, as difficult as it is. Yeah. I'll be there for them. I'll make sure I be in contact with my mum and my dad on a daily basis. I'll keep speaking to them. My dad, he's ignored it for a long time. He's ignored it. He's ignored it. You see it pains, like, ow, ow. And he goes, oh, I'm fine. Performing. Going back to performing. I'm all right, I'll sleep it off, it's fine. And he ignored shit for way too long. And then you pay the piper in the end. It sounds harsh, this doesn't mean what I'm saying, but there we go. We'll do what we can for them, Brad. Yes, we will, Sander. Anyway, let me have a sip of water and chill for a minute. Oh, God. So, yeah, I feel calm, though. I feel calm. Yeah, I used to smoke. Yes, Shelley, used to smoke, drink. Yep. Definitely, Shelley. He doesn't smoke now, though. Not anymore. He used to smoke about 80 a day when they were really cheap, Shelley. Going back 50 years ago now. 50 years, 55 years ago, which is a long time ago. 55 years ago. I tell a lie. I'm overdoing that. Let's say 35 years ago, sorry. And cigarettes used to be really cheap, if you remember. I don't know. They used to be really cheap. Not like now. They were really cheap. And he just smoked so many. I remember my eyes stinging as a kid because my mum, my dad, my granddad would be smoking. Not my mum, my dad and everyone would be smoking in the house. It was fucking awful. My dad was the same, Shelley saying, and he ate the smokes. Yeah, not good. Epic Handle Name saying, you are completely right to mention it. When he's experiencing stable angina and not staying on top of it leads to this, unfortunately. Yeah, ignored it, put it off. Epic Candle name. I always say this, don't I? I work in the theatres. I'm a nurse, mate, a scrub nurse. And I used to say, Dad, you need to sort yourself out. You need to go. You need to do this. You need to do that. Have you done this? Have you done that? And he'd like go to a couple of he'd go to a couple of appointments, and then he'd fuck it off. He'd just dismiss it. And then I used to say it and say it and say it, and I was just stressing myself out, and he wasn't listening. So I picked Candle name. I stopped talking. I stopped. And now he's in the right place. And going forwards, I think he'll have a good recovery. I believe he'll have a good recovery. I believe it'll be better for the long run. I am optimistic. And he is, what's it called? He's moving around really well. His SATs are good. His oxygen levels are good. His blood pressure's good. His vitals are, I would say, decent. So he's doing okay, but he definitely needs that looking at. Send your love from us all, Brad. Hopefully your dad will make a full recovery. Thanks, Yellow Belly. Thank you. Sander knew it was angina, yeah. But it's one of those people you can't address things with. £2 to £2.50 a pack of 20 back then. Yeah, Yellow Belly. Yeah. And you used to get, I'm showing my age here, you used to get them cards, didn't you? In Regal and the other brand with the red on. I forgot. Embassy in Regal, which same company, I think, the cigarettes. And you used to get those cards, didn't you? You collect them so you could get yourself a toaster or an appliance. You'd save up these little cards that were in the cigarettes as points. You need to stop smoking roll-ups, Yellow Belly. Yeah, it's not good for you, mate. It's your choice, though, lad. But yeah, but Brad, I think it's a generational thing back then. Yes, it was. Epic Candle name is saying yes. My mum is like that too, man. She's overweight and a homebody. She's hypertensive, yes, but she doesn't want to change her lifestyle. She barely leaves the house. It can only end one way. Oh, sorry, dude. Brutal, man. Oh. And another thing, as harsh as this sounds, we're all human. We're all getting older. We all get older, and something has our name on it, mate. We all have our name on something. Something will get us all. Therefore, you've got to make the best of each day. You know what I mean? You've got to make the best of now. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, sorry to hear that. It's hard, isn't it? I'll go back to this story, though. I used to work with, I think I've told this story, but I'll say it again. I used to work with this woman. She was older. She had COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, lungs. Basically, it eventually gets you, COPD. Breathing issues. She had sepsis a couple of times. So she was not healthy, but she's a lovely lady. She was a really good worker. She worked with the special needs kids, and she loved that smoking. And she said, Brad, I love smoking. And she said, that's what I do. I said, I know it's going to kill me, and I know the doctors tell me to stop. I said, but Brad, that's my only vice. I don't drink. I don't do anything else. And I absolutely love it, Brad. And I'm not going to stop. And I thought to myself, that's your choice. That's up to you, if you know what I mean. Therefore, she was not performing, going back to performing. She was just being herself, being honest. And she was accepting the consequences for her own decisions. She had to accept the consequences. Each their own. It's your life. Live it how you want to live it, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, would be the thinking there. Depends which way you look at it, I suppose.
But another thought, isn't that kind of behavior, especially if you have a family, children, a wife, isn't that a bit selfish, though? From another perspective.
It could be.
I'm going to live the way I want to live. I'm smoking. I'm eating a lot of UPF kind of foods.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a partner, a wife, children.
And they love me.
And they love me. Yeah. They care about me, but I don't care that much. I'm going to do what I want because I'm living my truth. I think it's a bit selfish.
It can be.
Sorry, but
But she had older sons, no husband. But it could be deemed to be selfish too. Yes, you've got a good point. I agree. You've got a point.
As much as it's you live in your own truth, you're not living alone in your truth. You have people you share in your life with.
So basically,
take care of yourself for those people as well.
You could miss. Yeah. Okay. You've got a point. I agree. Yeah. Okay. That's a different perspective from Sander. I'm thinking that. See, not every perspective. You don't always have to agree with me, by the way. But I understand Sander's perspective there too. Yeah, I do. Anyway. Brad correct and make the best of it. My nan used to collect the cards in Siggy packs too. She died of cancer in the early 70s. Oh, sorry, Yellow Belly. It was more prominent then, wasn't it? It was more prominent then back then. Smoking's one of the biggest addictions, Jade, Shelley. Epic Candle Name says you can't do anything apart from referring to smoking cessation. That's it. Epic Candle Name, I'm going to guess now. Do you work in the medical field? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing. And again, you don't have to disclose anything if you don't want. Time is infinite. You just got to enjoy every day the best way you can. I agree. However, Sander made a really good point. Imagine you're smoking, you've got kids, a partner, they love you to bits, you're really not well, you're coughing up blood, they don't want you to die, they're pleading with you to stop smoking. That's another perspective, isn't it? And a very true one. And I didn't really think of that right now. And that's a totally different perspective, isn't it? Because you're responsible for those people. These people love you. You matter to them. You want to live for them. I suppose it's getting the right balance of living for yourself and living for others as well. Maybe that could be a moral dilemma depending on which way you look at it. If I had kids, though, I don't have kids personally, but if I did have kids and stuff like that and I was smoking and they were really upset, I would stop. Not that I smoke. I use smoking as a crutch to get through life. It's sad. It's not. Yes, use it as a crutch. That's very honest of you. Depends which way you look at it, Yellow Belly. Not think it's completely sad. Could you change it? Would you want to change it is the question. You've got to want to change it. I thought so, Epic Candle Name. I nailed it, man. Junior doctor here in Dubai. I just felt like the terminologies that you were using were very medically informed, if you know what I mean. Not that I'm a medical, I'm a nurse, by the way. Not that I'm at your level at all, because I'm not. But yes, I thought so. How are the hospitals in Dubai, by the way? Tanner is an ENT surgeon in Turkey, by the way. Hi, Tanner. How's it going? Hope you're okay. I'm off the smoking vapes, the tobacco oils. Sandra's saying Yellow Belly, but you're aware of yourself, and that alone is huge. Do you know how many people never get there? Most. No, they don't. If you wanted to, I don't know. I'm thinking of bloody topics here. If you wanted to go down that road, let's go down that road, right? Smoking's bad. What about eating food that's bad for you? You want to go down that road? I think it's getting balance as well. Drinking, again. I don't drink often, but I used to. But some people drink. It's horses for courses, I suppose. Should you stop doing everything that's nice, that you enjoy? Yellow Belly saying, very true, Sander. I've tried to give up, but I haven't tried hard enough. I don't have any dependents, and I live on my own, so I just make up excuses. Yellow Belly, if it's just yourself, though, then it's just you, mate. That's just you. It's So you're pleasing yourself there. It's not a bad thing. No dependence. Do what's right for you, in my opinion. I'll take care of me for you if you take care of you for me. Sandra's saying. Nurses are the backbone of everything we do, man. Oh, thanks, Epic Candle Name. Thanks, man. Yeah, I work as a scrub nurse, scrub practitioner in the theatres, mate. That's what I do. Anyway, what's your plans, Epic Handle Name? So you're a junior doctor now. What's your plans going forwards? Again, you don't have to show if you don't want to. Sandra's laughing at Yellow Belly. It's a lovely saying, Sandra. Sandra, that's it, Shelley's saying. Sandra's saying Epic Handle Name, but sadly, nurses in the UK and nursing here has gone downhill. Nurses aren't united, and lots of them look unhealthy. That's very true. It's almost like you've got a massively obese nurse, let's say, and they're telling you you need to lose weight. And like, you're fucking bigger than me. And you're telling me to lose weight. That could happen sometimes. Anyway. Oh, honey trap's real. Steve. Hi, Steve. How's it going? Welcome back. Honey traps. What do you mean by honey traps? What do you mean, women? Honey traps? Is that what you mean? Or elaborate if I'm not understanding you. It's good here, but very well resourced in Dubai, but got accepted to do my postgrad in Edinburgh this September. Epic Handle Name. Have you been to Edinburgh? It's absolutely stunning. I love Edinburgh. It's the night. It's honest to God. I swear to God, I think it's the top place, one of the top places in the whole of UK. Maybe the best. I prefer Edinburgh to London. It's lovely. Don't drink too much. A couple of cans on a weekend. That's not too bad, mate. Well done, you. Yeah, you're going to love Edinburgh, mate. Have you been before? Steve, I don't. Has it definitely some exes of people that have set someone up before? As in, definitely some exes of people. That could be a honey trap. Do they exist? I think they can do in some situations. Sandra, we're losing all our sisters to Australia and Canada, LOL. Probably because they pay better. I'm just going to close this because I can hear my voice. Sorry. It's all right. I can hear myself. Women or men? Could be. What's a honey trap? Is a honey trap. Let me think. Is it not when you get sucked in like a Venus flytrap, like a woman that wants to encapture you? She wants you for your money. She's a honey. She's a honey. She's a honey trap. She looks good, but she's going to use you. She's going to exploit you. She doesn't like you for who you are. She just wants your money. That could be a honey trap. Correct me if I'm wrong. Honey might taste sweet, but then bees are going to sting. Anyway. Same in the UK. Healthcare workers going to Australia. Epic. Yes, Sanders, true. Have you ever been keeping up with the Joneses? Keeping up with the Joneses is a saying, isn't it, Tanner? Always wanting what everyone else has got. There's always going to be someone richer than you. There's always going to be someone smarter than you. There's always going to be someone better off than you. There's always going to be someone better looking than you. There's always going to be someone younger than you. Keeping up with the Joneses, like a dog chasing its tail. The dog never catches the tail, though, does it? Sanders saying, I might be a lady trapping a naive man boy. Shit. Yellow Belly's licking his lips with the honey that's being presented there. I'm joking. Sending love to Brad. Sanders just died. I've kept up with the Kardashians as a millennial, Sanders saying. Oh, well done for keeping up with them. Been going for years. Oh, God. Kardashians, I'm not really into it. Setting someone up to see would your partner go for it? They're for the honey trap, yeah? Can you trust them? Sandra's laughing. A honey trap could be that, but it would be more like a gang uses an ex or a suited to arrange a meet. You get to the house, next minute, and five guys hidden in the kitchen. So you think you're meeting a girl, and then they're just there to rob you, basically, to mug you off. Yes, that does happen, I'm sure. Yellow Belly is open to the honey trap, but don't have two pennies to rub together. But pretend that you do, Yellow Belly. Anyway, and then you'll get the honey, lad. You'll get the honey, mate. Sandra's getting ideas from Shelley. Steve, I don't. Yes, you've got it. Like a setup for a robbery. Yeah. Oh, I bet that happens. Big time. Epic candle name. We had a Filipino brother who was doing the Lord's work in internal medicine. Super efficient, always on top of things. He left to Canada a few weeks ago. It's mad the draw Canada and Australia have. Wow. I think I prefer Canada over Australia if I was going to move anywhere. Shelley's offering some buzzing honey there. Oh. I'm just going to open this door because it's really hot. It's humid. I think there's going to be a storm. It's going to be a storm, I think. Brad the weatherman, yes. Oh, shit. Sorry, Timmy. I've just fucked Timmy's little table and chair up. I don't think he's best pleased. Like, what the fuck have you done to my table and chair? That's all he's got. Timmy, he's got that. That's you there, Pontus. There you go, Pontus, lad. Have yourself a little flower. Have yourself a flower, lad. Have yourself a little fucking flower. How'd you like that? How'd you like me now, Pontus? You've been rude before, you lad. Being rude. Anyway, that's why I'm talking to you like that. Anyway. Yellow Belly sticks to the banana water. Anyway, epic candle name. Yet I don't want to live in any of these countries. I'll stick to UK. It's literally falling apart. The Western world is. The Western world is. Pontus, can you relax 5 minutes? Never underestimate power of suggestion, which is what Pontus is doing. I am relaxed, I'm calm. I'm good. You like it on you, don't you, Pontus? Keep coming back, man. I prefer Sandra's explanation of the honey trap, Yellow Belly saying. You like that version? No honey trap for Timmy. Timmy's like, what? No honey? Sandra's saying Yellow Belly, it's the Eastern European version of a honey trap. Shit. I love that. I hope it gets better. I hope your new Prime Minister gets a grip. Not to get political, of course. Thanks, Epic Candle, not for getting too political. I'm not optimistic, if I'm honest. I don't know what I don't have any faith in any of it, unfortunately, mate. But let's see. Time will tell. Stick to the banana water, yes. Shelley with his attitude, Timmy will not be honey trapped. No. Oh, let me rest for a minute. Oh, wow. I've got a long day tomorrow, guys. I'm working 8 until 9 p.m. I'm going to be working in orthopedic hips and knees. From a scrub practitioner, scrub nurse's perspective, it's a hard day out. It's a hard day out. Very, very heavy, very heavy. Lots of sets, lots of instruments, lots of very labor intensive, lots of thinking to be done. Hard. So I'm going to have a long day tomorrow, man. So I won't be going live tomorrow, that's for sure. Anyway. Steve is saying I'd always be careful with exes, even if you think it's chilled. You never know what they think of you. Exes are exes for a reason, Steve, in my opinion. If it's an ex, it's an ex. It's an ex for a reason. It needs to be that way, I would say. I don't think it really... I think it can get a bit messy if you hang around for too long, if it's not working out. Santa's saying, literally nowhere anybody's doing anything in interest of the people here. The only thing politicians please are the puppet masters and themselves, I'd say. And I'm okay with this fact. Higher politics, I stay away from it. Same. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you're not liked already, please do. It's absolutely free. If you're not already subscribed, please do too. Thank you for the support. Oh, God. Let me just settle down a little bit, guys. Let me settle down a bit. Timmy might put a smile on his face if he gets to experience an honey trap. I think you might be right there, mate. He just dropped his pillow. What's that, Timmy? He said, show me the honey. Show me the honey, he said. He said he wants it now. He said that'll sort him right out. Be careful, it's a trap though, Timmy. It's a trap. It's a trap. Epic analyst, do you guys ever wear compression socks? What do you mean for deep vein thrombosis for DVT? Is that what you're on about? Is that you wear compression socks? Can't imagine standing up for long. No. Do you mean deep vein thrombosis stocking things that they wear for some patients? Is that what you mean, Epic Candle name? Or compression socks for like sports? I don't know what you mean, sorry. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Timmy staying innocent. I think that's the best way. Poor Timmy, yeah. Compression socks, is it to help with walking around all the time? I've never thought of that.
Yeah, Ted's, Brad.
Ted's, yeah, I thought so. Ted's, yeah. I wasn't sure. Compression socks, yes. The patients do.
Our colleagues wear them, like Joan.
Do they?
Yeah, she does because she's got prominent veins.
Ah.
She's got painful veins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I never wore them.
I never wear them.
He's innocent, is Timmy, yes. Jungel. Hi, Jungel. Have you ever seen Ice Wallow? No, I'm not seeing that. I don't know who that is. What are you on about? Some of the colleagues wear them, yes. Deep Vein Thrombosis sounds like the name of a band. That'd be a good name for a band. Maybe I'll take one for the team, for Timmy. Yeah, off you go. Bring home the honey, yellow belly. Bring home the honey. Steve is saying, I just mentioned it as when younger, I was involved in a more criminal and drugs world, and I see lots of people get set up on such ways. Wow. Crazy, Steve, yeah. That drug world is another world in itself, isn't it? It's crazy. Ex-friends or ex-relationships can be most dangerous as they know a lot about you, address, habits, what you've got, etc. Yeah, they could be. If they're malicious and nasty, Steve, or they've left on bad terms. Sorry. I'll do my best today, guys. Sandra's asking where you're going with it. Sorry, guys, I'm slowing down a little bit. I need to. Just malicious people. Sometimes some people are, Steve, unfortunately. I stay away from all that now. Malicious people as much as I can. I am going that I think in general most people are good but fit. Sure, if some ruthless people would, yeah. Most people are all right. I didn't sleep well last night, Shelley. I didn't sleep well at all. I just didn't. Vabav, how many people are there? What do you mean how many people are there? On this live? A few people, not loads. Or people were elsewhere. Yeah, I didn't sleep well. I had like 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, you're right, Sander. I really did. Where am I from? I'm from Northwest England, Lancashire, near Manchester. I'm going to see it through for another 20 minutes. I'll go to 10 o'clock. And then I'm going to stop.
Oh my God, Brad.
What?
I just thought of a new name for Lancashire because
Go
instead of saying Lancashire, you said Sri Lancashire.
What?
Like Sri Lanka.
Sri Lancashire. Oh, that's shit.
It's such a good joke.
That's hilarious, that.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks for that. Comedy gold. How many languages can you speak at a time? One. Just about. Vabav. I speak English, mate. What languages do you speak? I can only speak English, dude. Sorry. My name's Brad, though. Nice to meet you anyway. It's all good. I've stayed out of trouble since 2015 and I'm keeping it like that. Thanks for the advice. No worries, Steve. You've done well to get out of that world, mate. It's not easy, is it? It's very difficult, very challenging to get out of that world. Brad, it's the worry, the hard day at work, yeah. Epic Candle Name, take care, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Epic Candle Name, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, by the way. Good luck with your medical journey, let's say. You're a junior doctor, your doctor journey, let's call it. And I hope that you'll love Edinburgh. You chose a really good place. You're very blessed to be going to Edinburgh. It's a really nice place. Safe city as well, Epic Candle Name. And the universities there are really good. The medical schools are really good there, I'd say. You've chose a really good one. So anyway, but thanks for the support and thanks for being here. Take care. Sri Lancashire. Oh no. You need to get out more. Oh. Goodbye, Epic Candle Name. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm suffering a little bit, but I'll keep going the best I can. I'll push through. I'll push through. Epic, God bless you. Glad you're here, and I wish you the best of luck. Stay blessed, yeah. Edinburgh Uni, that's what my sister's jealous of, by the way. Bet she is. It is a prestigious fuck me. It is a prestigious university, mate. That's how this chat started. Yeah, it is prestigious. Good for you, mate. You fucking deserve it. You fucking deserve it. Don't feel bad, mate. Your sister's got a growing to do. Yes, she has. She can try again next year or whenever it is. You keep going, mate. You just basically winning. Keep winning. Keep winning. Anyway, Sandy, you're very funny. Santa says bye to Epic Candle Name. Goodbye, Epic Candle Name. I'm unwinding a little bit now. Oh shit. Sorry. At least someone thinks that. Yeah. Epic, lovely chap. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Nice to know. I kind of guessed it as well. I thought this person's definitely a medical, something medical, because I was speaking. What the terminology he was using, I could see. Anyway. Oh. It's really humid here. Get off early, lad. I will soon. I like to see it through. I like to see it through, you know. I'm a stubborn fucker, Shelley. You're probably right, though. You're probably right. I know. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I think about the gas, guys. I'm literally struggling. I'm very, very tired. Sorry, I've not been at my best today. I've not slept well last night. I've worked all day today. I'm doing it 8 till 9 tomorrow. You look tired, John, saying you do, brother. Hope you're okay. Thanks, John. How's it going, John? Yeah, I'm tired, mate. I didn't sleep well last night. I think it's probably because linked to my dad being in hospital. So I think it's thrashed my head a little bit, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it's probably worried me a bit. Probably might have affected my sleep last night. But it's going to be okay. I've got to be still. I've got to keep going, mate. I've got to keep going. Good night, lovely people. Stay safe. Sweet dreams. See you soon. Brad, get yourself to bed. You've got a busy day. I've got a fucking 13-hour day tomorrow, mate. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you for all being here. Look after yourselves, guys. Keep being kind. Keep looking after each other. Keep being the best self you can be. Don't take any shit. You know the drill. I'm blessed that you even come back to be here with us. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks, John. You're really kind. God bless you too, by the way. Thanks, mate. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm going to be going live hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to be doing some weights. Nothing outstanding. Let's be honest. I'm just going to do a little workout and talk to people while I work out. Because that's my new version of doing the gym. And then I'm going to be live on Friday, live on Sunday, live on Monday. Anyway, I'll announce it on my channel. But anyway, guys, look after each other. Good night. God bless. Sorry, I'm not at my best. I'm going to get some sleep and rejuvenate myself, recover. Good night and God bless. Oh, struggling.